Hello and welcome back to my channel. For anyone who's new, my name is Olivia, and today I'm going to ask you to indulge me just a little bit. Today's tutorial is for something that's kind of been brewing around in my head since last night, and it just really needs to come out. I will be definitely getting to the Yocheved kit soon. It's just that this needed to come out of my head before it drove me insane. So for today's wrap, I'm going to be combining 4 of the Tuff 2-in-1s. They are going to be in colors coordinating with my ensemble. So I have the dark red, I have this golden color, I have the black, and I have the turquoise. Now I'm gonna say I attempted before to film this and it was not working, so I changed my shaper. I had originally put on this uber poof, but the wrap was just too much. So I changed out my shaper, and I'm going to be attempting this in the second go with the Wendy in the blonde. Now I'm going to be putting these on my head in a certain order just because I think it's more aesthetically pleasing to do the colors in this order. It's not set in stone, so they may change. But I'm going to be putting them on even Steven. And just like so. I'm going to crisscross in the back. And I already see this one's not quite even, so move this just a tad. Okay. I moved it the wrong way. Okay, so I'm going to definitely say that this wrap isn't for the faint of heart. This is going to be a very big wrap, and it may turn out to be a little heavy. So, okay, getting them, yes, they're right. Okay. Now you notice my first scarf drifted down my forehead a little bit, and that's okay. I purposely allowed that to happen. So it gives me a little bit of leeway when it comes to the front. I can leave it like this, or I could fold it underneath the headband. Either way works for me. Now I'm going to be doing the golden color next, followed by the black, and then the final will be the turquoise. I am putting it on staggered, so I'm leaving a little bit of space. Excuse me, my goodness. I have the window open to enjoy some of that beautiful fresh air. I think I'm going to go underneath of these. Okay. There we go. Even Steven. Now what I could do here is do an angle, do these on at angles. I think that might be beneficial. Just adjust. Okay. I'm trying to get this piece to lay a little bit flatter. I'm not digging the way it's laying right this moment. And finding the edge that controls that is proving to be a little tricky. There we go. Okay. Looks like corn and ketchup at this point, but going to do the same thing here. A little bit off. Okay. Now this one I'm not going underneath those two. Just going to adjust it right now as far as the angle. And I'm going to actually give this one a quick tie. So the back is going to look like this right now. Okay. All right. Now for this last scarf, I'm going to just tie it on sash-like, and I'm putting it underneath of the black on. Am I going to do it on underneath the black on the side? I think I'm going to do it underneath of the black on this side. So I would just have it sash-like at an angle. And again, the colors could be changed up so that the teal is, or the teal, the turquoise is over this side. But I think this works really well. Give it a quick tie. So I only have 2 knots back here. Okay. Now I'm not going to continue a zigzag pattern. It's what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a braid. I'm going to be doing 2 braids, but I'm going to do 4 strand braids on this side, and I'm going to bring them up into the center. Give a really interesting braided crown look. Now, I'm not an expert on braids. This is just the way I learned to do it when I was braiding my challah. So I'm just going to continue to do it. This way. So over, under, over. And I'm just going to do it all the way down. Okay, I'm out of green. So no big to do. And a hair tie would totally come in handy here. I don't have one, but I am definitely going to be bringing this up around. Now you can see this piece is a little wonky. That's okay. I'm going to be putting this across the top here. I have all of these fringes. I'm going to leave them alone for right now. I am grabbing a few pins. I forgot to mention I do have some of the pins here. I'm going to put one in the red here and push it back. Don't stab yourself in the head. I'm just stabbing into the floof of my shaper. I'm going to take one and whichever color is in the back here, I think it's the turquoise, stabbing into it and bringing forward, and it's going to hold like this for a moment. Now I'm going to braid on this side and do the same thing, and when I bring the braid up, I'm going to bring it up and cross over so that it goes up in the front and down behind, and that should cover up all of these wonky tassel bits. Okay. So again, spread these out Make this a little bit neater down here. Okay. Okay. I'm looking in the mirror behind the camera. I apologize. I'm getting focused on the braiding. I don't want to mess it up. Okay. There we go. Underneath. Okay, we're at the end. So I have a nice braid, bringing it up in the front, over the top, and I'm going to tuck it in. Now another thing to do would be to bring it in front or bring it up and behind. So it's all up to your personal preferences. This might look actually better, so let's try this. Instead of bringing it up and over, so also give it a little bit more volume here. How's this? Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is run a few pins in just to make sure it stays. Spread that out. I didn't like the placement of that pin. Okay. All right. Digging it. This piece here is a little wonky. I'm just going to stick a brooch on it and call it perfect. Now I could use flowers. I've still got these really, I think this would be dwarfed though with the sunflowers. But I'm thinking this is one of my favorites. Thinking this would be lovely. And if you want to be too much, you can put another brooch in, but I think I like just the one. I think that would be really pretty. Okay. I think I've got on my over the top wrap for today. And again, I apologize for the laundry going, but I needed some towels washed. So here I am putting in my earrings. And then I'll show you as much of the outfit as I can in this video. All right, let me spin around, show you the entire ensemble. Okay, oops, my goodness. All right. Oops, almost fell, my goodness. Okay, so this is the ensemble. Now the skirt has these really nifty pom-poms, little tassel pom-poms on it, and it comes down to almost ankle length. It's lower calf. I'm thinking I might put on a really cute belt here. I haven't done it yet, haven't figured out which one I'd want, but yeah, this is it. I hope you all have a wonderful day.